I went on my last run on July, for the 2-week run, 4th of July. It was the 4th of July. I went on my last run, man, and I ended up laying in front of the Detox, the Ozanam Detox, man, with a king cobra and an antenna. And and I was 86 out of that Detox, and Deborah Williams was working there, and she wasn't supposed to let me in. And she let me in the Detox and told me, just lay down, I'm gonna proxy you in, just lay down. She was really compassionate. If it wasn't for the women, the compassionate women that showed me love no matter what, I wouldn't be here now. And so she laid me down. I stayed in that morning. It was a meeting on Narcotics Anonymous at 10 o'clock at that Detox. And it was mats on the floor, and on the other side, they put a petition up and they have a meeting on the other side. I went to the meeting on the other side at 10 o'clock, and a guy in there named Roy Washington, he was recruiting people to go to St. Anthony's Foundation, Seton Hall residential program. And I went to 55 Jones Street. I got into the program. They asked me, did I have any felonies? I said no. I had 4 felonies. Of course, I lied,
Of
right?
course.
And so when I completed the primary, I told them the truth. And when I completed the primary, the judge broke the felonies down to misdemeanors. And when I completed the secondary at Covenant House, they dismissed all the cases. And so and I had 1 year clean. And then I went from St. Anthony's programs to Salvation Army Bridgeway Transitional Housing at 242 Turk Street, and now it's the Croc Center.
That's right.
And I stayed at Salvation Army for 3.5 years at Bridgeway. And so when I finished that, I had like 4.5 years clean, and then I was working. I've been working in San Francisco. I've been working at the Ozanam Center for all of that time. And I started doing service at 6 months clean, and I've just been clean ever since. But if it wasn't for St. Anthony's, if it wasn't for Salvation Army, and I look at that too, that St. Vincent de Paul ran the Ozanam Center. That's no longer there. St. Anthony's is still there, but Salvation Army had more programs in. They had the transitional housing. They got a good program there. The Croc Center is a wonderful program.